Hello, lads. I don't know what today's stream is gonna be like. I don't know what we can expect from tonight. I'm still a bit rusty for the end game. But what I'm gonna practice right now... Don't restrict my videos. Okay. I'm still a bit rusty for the end game, so I'm gonna practice a bit of Ares, then I'm gonna start an actual attempt. Maybe like 10 minutes of practice. Show us your fender. How did you know I have a fender? Happy to see you. Hey King. Just platinum god of a 1 or 2 on the Vita. That shit stank. Assalamu alaikum. Alaikum assalam, King. Are you going to reset your run? Yeah. The last run wasn't anything valid. Today I'm gonna practice a bit of Ares, then I'm gonna start. Because Ares, like, if we make it to him. Tough son of a bitch. Let's see if this man will save us even the right one. I'm gonna be fully honest with you. This OHKO is really not... It's not that the game is bad to OHKO. It's that the feeling is all lost. I just want it to be over. Already, yes. Okay.
Prepare to join your family, Spartan.
Ares 3 is pretty easy. Ares 1 and Clone War is more risky. I wouldn't say Ares 3 is easy. It can go wrong any minute. Spartan! Yo, Zesty, what's good? Hello, Archie. I guess there is no forgetting Ares. Though making it to him in an actual run is gonna be a hell of a kick. Since like our personal best is still like in the temple. At the rear end of Challenge of Hades. How are we at Ares? Oakover? Sorry to break your Indian little bubble, but no. This is practice for Ares. To be prepared.
Why do you resist me, Spartan?
Stop resisting, Spartan. Usually they usually don't resist, Spartan. Usually how this goes, Spartan, they don't resist. Why are you resisting, Spartan? What I'm most concerned about is the Clone War. I'm sure I can. I'm just trying to get your magic orbs. What the fuck is Rex and Cody when they are needed during Clone War? Oh man, my body's stiff. It was a rough day today at the gym.
There is nothing you can put in my way to stop me. I will save
Let's
my
hope
family.
this is the day, for God's sake. It hasn't been that long. Guess there really isn't that much to learn. Just de-rust. I forgot like how to handle what comes after though. Like I do know there comes a point where we boom. And then we go ham, right? Like this is what usually goes on. The moment they get close, fuck them. They're not worth keeping around, not even for a slight moment. And we gotta watch out for Zeus Fury. Guess I still got it to an extent. Not that hard. And I'm very close to my goal of getting Seiko Original 2. Do you have any suggestions on some chain only, by the way? What do you mean chain only? Like a bracelet Seiko? I can think of a lot, but it depends on what you're willing to wear. Is this a legit one? A legit one will start in a little bit. If you want a GMT Seiko, that's one thing. If you want a dress watch Seiko, you can get the Seiko Presagi, which... Seiko Presagi is a poor man's Grand Seiko, basically. Dude, that motherfucker. Shit. And we lost the OHKO. Howdy, good fellas. Hello, true gamers. Seiko Persagi. Yeah. It is a poor man's clone ball knowledge. It is a poor man's Grand Seiko. Speaking of Grand Seiko, I saw today for the first time a GMT Grand Seiko, and I was like, dude, this shit exists in the world? I shit you not, I did not know there was a GMT Grand Seiko. It looked beautiful. Something out of a horror movie. Fuck 'em. Oh shit. So yeah, if you're looking for a dress watch that can even be a bracelet watch, if I'm gonna be honest, Seiko Persagi is your choice. It's your best bet. But if you're looking for a sports watch, Seiko's GMT lineup is amazing. Seiko, not Grand Seiko. Seiko's diver watches in general are fucking beautiful. Bulky, but not too big. The thing about GMTs that is so cool is that they're big, but they don't appear big because they have a bezel around them, so the dial looks small. I'm looking at it right now. As I told you, it's poor man's Grand Seiko. Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. The other day I listened to this song, you know? It is dead ass Kendrick Lamar saying that. I thought it was some edit of someone. Like someone took Kendrick Lamar saying that from some clip of 2008 or whatever. And like made a clip with it. Made a song with it basically. Didn't know it was some legit shit. And the song goes hard. Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. It's some song with Baby Keem, and Kendrick actually goes top of the morning, 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 top of the morning. Like, no, it is in the actual song. It's a part of some song, and shit's a banger too. You should have heard it when I heard it. Oh no. Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. Oh no! OHKO lost. Anyways, we gotta be more careful with silent storage, but it's easy. Presidential shit? Yes. It's on some fine, fancy shit. And it's affordable too. If you're looking for a chronograph, which you're in good hands. Seiko recently released a chronograph, and it's so beautiful, man. You should fucking see it. If you ever had dreams of buying a Rolex Daytona Panda version, you don't need to spend fucking $40,000 for that watch. It is worth it, but you're not built for that. What you can buy, however, now is Seiko Sport Chronograph. Google that shit. Google that shit. Seiko 5 seems to be $500. I'm so tempted. $400? What are you asking me $300 for? Hey, police, this guy's about to rob me for $100 and I now really have $50. I'm gonna show you a Seiko 5 actually. Hold on. I'm gonna show you my Seiko 5. Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. My Seiko 5 differs from the one you're seeing right now with the bracelet. Seiko 5 SNK 807. This is the most beautiful watch in my collection. It is now doubly beautiful because of the strap. I did not know a motherfucking strap makes all the difference. This strap made it a dress watch. I used to have this sitting somewhere in Alaska. I would never wear it because, like, look at the fucking movement, man. A whole mechanism is on your wrist while wearing a mechanical watch. That's the thrill. See that? A whole fucking factory on your wrist. How beautiful is that? Watch world. I'm the biggest watch enthusiast. I did not know a fucking strap makes all the difference. Now this is one of my dress watches. I used to just have it on the side like that, not really wearing it when it had its original strap. Its original strap is not something horrible, but I grew out of that. It's for people that are 18 years old. Here's the original strap for people who are wondering. It was just, it was cool. It's the same color as the watch. It's blue, just like the face of the watch, the dial. See, like that. This is an old picture when I first got it. I love the strap. The strap is sporty, right? But like, I'm fucking 24 now. I wear a suit and a coat and look like a mafia every day. What are we doing? I was like, oh, let's get a dress watch, which I got the best dress watch in the world. I got the Orient Bambino. This is the, if you would please. This is the cream dial. Let me show you a better picture. This is the cream dial. Oh my god, why is it so bright? What the fuck? Anyways, this is a cream dial Orient Bambino that I got recently. And it looks like a dream. The movement, the date, the Roman numerals, the creamy, and this is not doing it justice. You know, in pictures, it is not being done justice. And to my surprise, a friend told me, "Why don't you replace your Seiko strap?" And I did, and oh my god, look at this. This watch is the most beautiful thing now. Like, damn, bro, like let the Orient shine a little bit. Nah, this motherfucker took all the highlight with a single strap change. It looks like the best dress watch ever. And I'm like, man, I used to wear this with shorts when I would go swimming. I used to wear this when we would go to trips to Slimania or some shit. See, like, the old strap is not anything horrible or, anything like that. It just doesn't vibe with the current me, So I replaced it. Like the original strap, as I told you. And it was beautiful too. It was the same color as the face of the watch. All that cool jazz. But now, man, now with the fucking brown strap, I look like Donald Trump. I look like Jeffrey Epstein. I'm just playing. Unk back to God of War 1. Oh, hell yeah. So yeah, basically the story is the Seiko fine lineup. If you're getting the Seiko 5, this version, Seiko 5s are known, most Seikos are known with their crown being at the 4 o'clock. The crown, see it? It's not at the 3 o'clock. But the Seiko 5 lineup, I know the one you're looking at, the pictures, you Indian, Jewish Indian, you. I know the pictures you're looking at. It's a Seiko 5 and a bracelet. It's fucking beautiful. I get it. So if you want to get it, get it. They have amazing movements. 21 jewels. The movement is beautiful. Like some versions have this thing where the movement is visible from the back, which is just awesome, man. This rotor gives it power. The thing about watches that is so beautiful, other than it being a totally beautiful accessory, I feel naked if I go out without a watch. The thing is,
He had saved his family.
it's the feeling you have when you're wearing a mechanical watch, you know?
You cannot defeat me, Spartan.
Like you have a whole factory on your wrist working without electricity, without a battery, without all that gay shit. Just nature doing its work. So when nature does its work like that, it's just beautiful. You wind it in the morning, wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. You then wear it on your wrist and the rest is just legendary shit. A whole entire mini factory on your wrist. Don't even get me started with them fucked up movements Jacob and Co makes. Like these motherfuckers have a oil pump watch. An oil pump factory on your wrist. How fucking insane is that? Anyways, hold on. I wanted to bring in Smokey onto the frame, but she flew. Seiko Prospects. I've seen it. Cute shit. But anyways, we have stuff more important than the Seiko. We have the OHKO, the Seiko, and the OHKO. What is going with Unk today, lol? I'll tell you what's going on. Andrew Tate lost that boxing match. And I don't know what to say about it. Something I am liking about the loss, though, is that he's admitting to it. Like he's talking about it, and he's being humble about it. Imagine if he... Though he is finding excuses, but at least he's smart. Andrew's a smart comedian. At least he ends his complaints and his bitching with, I respect my opponent. He beat me fair and square. But then he goes, oh, I'm a 40-year-old millionaire. I'm a 40-year-old virgin. By the way, we can skip cutscenes thanks to the wolf mod. That allows us to skip cutscenes. I don't know about you, fam, but I don't care about watches at all. That's fair. It's fine to be gay. I've been thinking about God of War 1 balancing lately. Came to conclusion that it would be better if God of War 1's magic power level were kept at level 1. Especially for Hades' army. 2 max. Oh hey! Trust me, balancing God of War 1 is far more difficult than just that. First of all, the orb value doesn't need to be that fucking high on very hard. All the abundance of magic chests. We don't need all those. Keep it fair. The magic shit you talked about right now. But then the awesome Poseidon's Rage would be lacking from your arsenal. Like, come on. And I guess Army of Hades is too powerful. Like, too dummy insanely powerful. The biggest balancing thing for God of War 1 would be to open up each and every encounter and like remove the shitty boundaries that the enemies stop at. Those, you have no idea how much they hurt God of War 1. God of War 1 has such an amazing roster of enemies. You have no idea how freaking brilliant the roster is. Their design, their attack types, them blocking, their grabs, their stuff. The problem is, they get disabled 90% of the time. They're rendered helpless 90% of the time with boundaries. And if it's not boundaries, you're magicking the hell out of them, so they don't even stand a chance to fight. And it's tragic because I freaking love God of War 1 enemies. I love them the most, like right after God of War 3's enemies. God of War 1 enemies are freaking legendary. I lost fair and square and I respect Chase, but I still have $800 dollars and 15 hoes. No, not the bragging. I'm talking about the excuse finding. But overall, people are taking it as him being humble, which is what I care about. I love Tate. Friggin' love him. You know what sounds gay? Actually, Gears of War 3 is hard because of Combat Arena. Gears of War 3 doesn't have a Combat Arena though. I don't know what you're talking about. True gamer? I don't know why you're talking about Gears of War in this unholy hour, but I suggest you stop. I much prefer God of War 2 enemies to God of War 1. During all of my playtime with God of War 2, nowadays I'm coming to the conclusion that they're just not fun. Some of them don't. There's some legendary shit in there, like the... And I'm talking original legendary shit, not ones from God of War 1. Hades Minotaur is probably the best enemy in God of War 2. There's some fun enemies, but most enemies, and especially the Wraiths. I hate the Wraiths with a burning passion. I hate the Wraiths, and I'm too tired of hiding it anymore. They turn the game into your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn game, and I fucking hate it. Can't stress how much. They're not difficult to fight. Literally just stand, block, they pop out, grab. Literally just that. But I hate them. I hate them with a burning passion. All the blocking, all the iframes. What are you, the main character of God of War 2? I'm supposed to be having all that. But then it has some freaking cool ass enemies, yo. As I said, the Hades Minotaur is amazing. Legionnaire Captain's upgrade is amazing. But then there's some shit like the Harpy doing 5 slams back to back. And again, it's a your turn, my turn type shit. It's not even like one where you see it. The harpy does a little bomb thing. Very cute. But that's it, right? It's over. Like, you dodge it conveniently and creatively and smartly. And your reward is, there you go. Beat the harpy up in this short opening. In 2, that motherfucker goes, oh no, let's go, buddy, yeah, buddy. He goes for another 5 sets of slams. There is a very slight opening to grab them. But that would be it. Two enemies better than one enemies? Better than 3 enemies? I mean, 2 enemies are better than 1? Of course. 2 enemies are better than 3 enemies? I don't know what you're smoking. 3 enemies, as this guy would say, if 1 man can hold you down, 2 can rape you. That is my motivation to go to the gym every day. BH and EH is unstoppable. There's a lot of unstoppable shit in God of War 2. But expect a run that I'm gonna do for God of War 2 and 3 titled The Hardest Run of God of War 2 and 3. I may just do it. The dev intended hardest run. Like, I know I've done a Pain Plus run, right? But trust me, this will be different. This'll be... I don't know, let's get to it. It's gonna be a God of War 2 no grab run plus. Not no grab run plus. No grabs. No petrification. No petrification kills at all. Like, imagine how much the dynamic changes. Now we can't parry the beam of the Gorgon to petrify everybody and shit. What about God of War 2 enemies are better than 2? God of War 3 enemies are better than 2? Do we really have to talk about all of that now? God of War 1 has better blades than 2 by a mile. By a literal country mile. By a Miles Morales. Three's enemies are more fun and engaging than 2. That's all. Yes. One, two, three. Oh. Ha, he. Oh. He. Oh. Ha, he. God of War 2's hardest run is gonna be a vanilla run where we can upgrade. No brutal kills, no petrification kills, and no death. It's gonna have to be a run that we're gonna do. God of War 3's hardest run is gonna be a no upgrade run with Apollo. No upgrade run with Apollo. Harris Chalice is active. God of War 3's hardest run is gonna be no brutal kills, no ruthless kills. God of War 2 will allow ruthless kills. 3 will not. It's gonna be a no upgrade run. It's gonna be Apollo with Harris Chalice. And it's gonna be a permadeath, just like God of War 2. Actually, I forget. The screen of God of War 2, does it have a total deaths counter? Air grabs are just your main damage in one. Without them, you'd be lacking in a lot of areas. Oh, Heliax. I mean, that goes for the start of God of War 1 though. Like later on in the game, you absolutely do not need grabs, collisions, any of that jazz. How many hoops must be jumped to prove God of War 3's harder, lol? I mean, I'm not trying to prove anything. That tier list that put God of War 3 above 2. First of all, that tier list, even though it literally happened like 2 weeks ago, it is outdated. It just is. The recent revelation that God of War has in-game incentives in the status screen, literally right under our nose, that recent revelation changes everything. So God of War 2 may actually be harder than 3, or 3 will be doubly proven to be harder than 2. Only time will tell whenever we do the challenge runs that I'm talking about, the dev intended challenge runs. The thing I love though about the incentive to not grab is not even to, it doesn't even like entirely remove grabs from the game. Because then you would be like, what is the point then? Why do we have these amazing grabs if the devs want me to do a run without grabs? The great thing is though, it's not even that. You can grab, you just can't grab kill. It's gonna be interesting whenever we do the run. These runs will happen only for God of War 2 and 3, and I'm gonna start with 2, since I dumbingly missed 2. When I think of the status screen menu, I miss 2. The MC5's non-fodder enemies are goated, like the Fury, Proto Angelo, Behemoth. They are also responsive and clever. Honestly, I agree. Judecca, Behemoth. Though Proto Angelo's not really. These weaklings are fucking nothing. What's your favorite Norse God of War game? 2018. Guess I am too dumb but didn't understand these incentives? Totally not. They were incentives right under everybody's nose. Even I realized those are incentives after pouring some dummy time into Vanquish. And I got the same idea from Vanquish. Like, if it wasn't for Vanquish, I would have never talked about this after. Atta boy. got to keep all of my magic as well. So the tier list for which God of Wars are the most difficult for me may get updated whenever we do the God of War 2 and 3 runs. Only when God of War 2 and 3 are concerned. Proto-Angel attack speed is almost as fast as my disabled grandmother. Yeah, but there are much better that you could have named. Proto-Angel can fuck you up if you're not careful. Yeah, but when am I not careful? I have a jump, like especially with Dante. I have a jump, I have a trickster, I have a royal guard, I have a iframed attacks, I could fart and have iframes up against his attacks. Dante honestly just breaks the enemies. That's the problem. Like Hell Judecas are such great enemies. Fantastic fucking enemy. Same with the behemoths. These guys are fantastic enemies. Problem is Dante fucking breaking them and making them reach their stun state with Cerberus so easily. So insanely easily, by the way. You just hold circle, you know, the style button with Cerberus. And back with the analog, where he does the lightning. Boom! Slams the ground and all of his surroundings catch lightning. You do that, couple it with a held triangle lightning, and you fuck up every enemy's stun meter. There's a hidden stun meter for every enemy in God of War 1, for people who don't know. Dante can absolutely wreck that meter. Quad S just breaks the game? Yeah, then also Quad S. Fucking destroys everybody and makes everybody reach their stun state if you do the backwards triangle attack. It's just what it is. When will you stream Vanquish? I'm really interested in your gameplay and thoughts in general. I have a lot to say about Vanquish, though I don't know if I could talk insanely about it on stream. Like, what would I talk about? If I make a video, that's a different story, but... a stream? I don't know. I have not a lot to show for Vanquish. I'm currently doing a no cover run in Vanquish. Which is the same idea we're having for God of War right now. You know, no brutal kills, no ruthless kills. Vanquish has a percentage for how much you take cover. That's it. No reward for it, no nothing for it. It's just a percentage for the cover in a given act. Instantly letting the player know, oh, try keeping this as low as possible sometimes. And then it has another percentage for traversal, you know, where you do the boost. And it has a percentage for it as well. You can then do a run where you travel the most, or do a run where you don't travel at all. Keep it at a 0. DMC3 has terrible enemies with horrible backtracking. There's a reason 5 sold more than double of 3. The reason 5 sold more than double of 3 is because of the memes and shit. 3 is the better game. 3 has one enemy that I would like to piss on. I wouldn't want it removed, because then we wouldn't be playing DMC3. But motherfucker, these enigmas. I hate them. I know how to fight them. I just hate them. When a guy who's good at the game complains about something, you listen and sit down. Enigma, yeah. Soul Eaters are a bitch as well. Those memes were made because the game was popular. The game was popular, but come on. One Virgil clip skyrocketed everything. Like it revived the game basically. Dude, come on. Where's the rest of the orbs? Ah. I like Enigmas and Soul Eaters a lot personally, because they represent 3's tactical design the most. But I get where you're coming from. Yeah, they're enemies I know how to deal with. I just don't like.
Without help, the city will fall. Gates destroyed. You'll have to fight another war.
Yet again, people yapping about sales and not taking account the actual gameplay. Yeah, sales don't really represent anything. Except when God of War is concerned. God of War 3 is the most selling action hack and slash, making it the absolute best. Yes, more than DMC5. I almost lost the OHKO because of one joke. Oh, no you don't. May I offer you naming God of War 2 hardest challenge? Catabasis. It's a term in Greek means decent and it refers to a hero's journey to hell, and since it will be literally hell doing this challenge, it fits. Will it be literal hell? Though catabasis... People wouldn't get the... But honestly, like, whatever I name it, people won't get it. So I think I'm gonna go with that. Catabasis. Shamuk. Shamuk. Oh. She always falls when I hold her like that. Or does she fall? Waits call me for Doom Eternal insults. This OHKO streams are so chill for no reason. The game is easy to OHKO, man. So far at the start, of course. Burp. There's a reason Boy of Soy sold more than entire DMC franchise combined. Lulu break? That wasn't Lulu, that was Smokey. God God of War games, square, square, triangle, and circle buttons is your friend. What, they're your enemy in some other game you're playing? Let's not get that cocky, Zester. Early game is obviously easier compared to 2's. 2's early game is hell incarnated. The personification of hell. She's gonna do the beam, we're gonna do the plume, we're gonna launch her after. Boom. Honestly, analog QTEs have been my problem recently. Like, I think I'm gonna lose today to an analog QTE. And by today, I mean like right now to this Gorgon. How are sales and game awards your metric for good games?
Freeze and destroy them all with Medusa's gaze, and the power of the Gorgon will be yours.
This most manipulated person I've seen from the outer metrics doesn't have any of his own reasons for liking his games. You sound like Paul, who's still on Twitter arguing with himself. He's still on Twitter arguing to himself about magnetism in video games and how shmups are superior. I see it every day. This man is like that one soldier who kept hiding, thinking the war is still going on, when the war has been over for like 2 years. This is a sign from the game to get infinite magic glitch. Where's the last Minotaur? He's still writing paragraphs as we speak right now, in this very moment. Easiest way to do analog QTE is snapping the stick to the starting point and rotate fast. What?
Freeze and destroy them all with Medusa's gaze, and the power of the Gorgon will be yours.
Now, restarting the checkpoint is not allowed, but currently we are facing a malfunction. Imagine him writing those articles as that one scene from the Stand music video. Dear Bog, I wrote you, but you ain't calling. I wrote myself, my paper, and my homebone at the bottom. I sent 2 video game discourses back in autumn. You must not have got them. There probably was a problem at the post office or something. Yeah, Medusa's gaze to level 3 first. Hope y'all are having a nice time in the chat, watching this handsome boy attempt this not so handsome challenge. Enjoying Keep Carnival civilized, funny and respectful. Satan feet. Hey Bog, I just made an article. Dare me to drive? Hey Bog, I just won CC'd Galuda 2. Dear Bog, I wrote to you but you ain't calling. When I was an infant baby, I was much younger than I am now as an adult. You know? You don't fucking say. It sounds so real too. Bog, you say? You guys watch Bog Hog? The most factual Avenger we have? Oh, I never understood the sexual tension between you and Dante, and probably never will. It's for the betterment of the universe. Do you even have anything with that big of a resolve? Are we talking about Bog Hog of the Forgotten? Yeah, buddy. Raiden. Squeeze my hog. Let's save. Deity of Conflict 1. Single head takeout. Deity of Conflict. Wait, how did that meme start again? Deity of Conflict. Shabah of Sparta. I mean, it can't be liked for its story, so it must have great gameplay. DMC5 being this popular must have been something to it. It's a return after so many years. We get to see Dante and Nero after a reboot, so there's drama behind it. Of course it's gonna cook the sales. Everybody got in on the DMC5 hype. You have no idea. Shamuk! Okay, she's hiding the screen with her tail. What happened between this man and Big V? Cheers to you, Nikata and Paz. Why did I jump so early? Style switch, much better than no style switch in my opinion. In general or DMC3? If you mean DMC3, we're gonna castrate you in a minute. What is that? Guli Sparta? Asla Sparta? Trying to cash in on that undead legionnaire. Which is why I never replayed DMC3 as much as 4 and 5. God of 4 got more sales than the first 3 games. God of War 4 and 5 got more sales than God of War Trilogy. DMC, same thing. Ninja Gaiden, same thing. Ninja Gaiden, same thing? Are you sure though? Because I've heard Ninja Gaiden 4 sales is dog shit. Allegedly, I don't want to get sued. Hey Zester, did you get past gold and silver? No, I haven't played God Hand again. If you're into that gay shit, you know you can go ahead and play it yourself. You know that, right, Phil? I'm personally not. These two zesty gentlemen be on my screen and head bumping me with their ass cheeks. I'm not into... Excuse my French. I'm not into that fucking game. Seriously, I haven't really got a chance to replay it. I'm gonna get to it though. I've read in forums that people actually find trouble with that fight, so like it's a huge difficulty spike. But nevertheless, I have a lot to improve. A fuck ton to improve even. Sales is an idiotic way to measure quality. You are essentially consenting that whatever masses choose to buy is good. Exactly, yeah. Except for God of War 3. God of War 3. No, seriously. Sales numbers? Really? Because, like, a lot of different types of people buy these games. So what exactly are you even saying with, oh, my game has the most sales? It's never about that. Most of the greatest movies in history as well, when they started out, they weren't really that impressive when it comes to tickets and shit. Later on, they found their ways because people... I guess that's not a good comparison to make. Nah, let's keep it games. That was super stupid. Let's never talk about that again. Never bring up movies again. But the point is, sales do not really determine the quality of a product. There's a bunch of fucking fantastic games out there that didn't do good sales-wise. Vanquish is probably my second favorite game nowadays. It used to be MGR. I think it's still MGR. I haven't played MGR in a while, but like Vanquish is so good, right? What did it sell? It sold piss shit. It sold Spartan ass piss. It sold what Mia Khalifa used to have before shooting a video. It sold Kim Kardashian, fresh out of Chipotle. Fuck those guys too. Ah man, old ninja. It sold doo-doo water is what I'm trying to say. And still, that doesn't say anything about Vanquish. Vanquish is still better than any other game out there. Except God of War 3. You know I got you, God of War 3. No need to worry. We wait for these two idiots to jump. Then we jump. Then we jump. Okay. Marty, 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 Marty. I saw JoJo Part 7's trailer and man, am I excited. Because like I didn't complete Part 7's manga. Because look at Gaga. She's the creator of the Part 7 of JoJo. I like some of the Gaga songs. What the fuck does she know about cameras? Thought Vanquish sold well. It didn't sell well. It sold ass. Vanquish original PS3. You can play on 5 with better quality. Let's see Vanquish sales. You know what God of War has the most sales? Do I have to tackle that? Proper God of War? God of War 3 has the most. 12 million copies! How many fucking dollars is that? 12, 123 times $60. 720 million in profits! Now that's what I call a game, man. God of War 3. Not only is it an enthusiast's favorite, not only is it a casual's favorite, it is also an investor's favorite. 1 million total sales. 1 million sales for fucking Vanquish. Now that is one of the best games, if not the best games out there. The best enemies, best arenas, best cover system, best shooting system, best I shot my mother by accident systems. Everything is best in Vanquish. Yeah, look at the sales. Best I shot a school by accident. Everything. Yet it didn't sail the ship, as I would like to call it. Dude, I got a bajonker suit today. Like, oh my god, I want to show it to you guys. An absolute bajonker suit. Hold on. I got a suit today that is gonna make me look like a pimp every time I go out. Though I hope I find it on the internet right now. This one from the Wolf of Wall Street. Wolf of Wall Street. Wolf of Wall Street. Look at this. Man! Look at that! It's this suit right here. Man! Look at me! But, sorry. Anyways, back to the... Let's get lost tonight. You can be my black gay mosh tonight. Console. Oh, Christian, yo. Damn, they don't make him like this anymore. Dress up and play the OHKO for luck. Nah. Ain't gonna happen. I prefer Metal Gear Phantom Pain. Is this a Sopranos reference? Dude, I said this to myself literally today. If you want to have tips about fashion, you don't... Like, of course, watch YouTubers like OHKO. These gentlemen make the best suit videos ever. Search it up on YouTube. OHKO. If you want fashion ideas, literally just watch these mob shows. Be it Sopranos or a movie like Goodfellas. These motherfuckers dress up well. They dress the dress. These motherfuckers look good for doing crime. They dress the dress for when they want to do crime. Like, I got most of my ideas out of these criminal movies. The Wolf of Wall Street is not really a criminal movie. This. Shamuk. I'm about to slap Smokey. God of War 1 and God of War 2 things, am I right? Thank you for the assist, King. Honestly, you get out. How do you spell the name of a YouTuber? Ask okay. Ask okay. ASKOKAY. Kira, you got any better action games? Kira's here. Kira's here. I didn't recognize. By the way, Kira, we were talking about watches and shit. Here's the Seiko 5 randomly next to me. Look at how it turned into a dress watch. I'm meaning to show it to you when I get back to Discord, but for now, don't expect any discordation. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Just a second. We are back. We are back. We are back. Here's the watch. Before. It was a strap, this blue strap, and I grew out of it. This for 19 to 20-year-olds. Nowadays, this big dog's got himself a brown strap. Malone Brown. Malone Brown dick in your mouth. Look at this gem. Suddenly, it's my favorite dress watch. And I had just gotten the Orient. Here's the Orient that I promised to show you. I had just gotten the Orient. Oh my god, if it would focus. Literally 3-4 days before, like, I got this Orient. And this motherfucking Seiko comes back and it's like, it's my turn. Look at the Roman numerals. Look at the cream dial. Look at my cream dial. Just to be flexing and dressing? It's not flexing. I told Kira I would show him my... I showed you my watch. Show me yours. What were you thinking, young man? You lucky bastard. Time to go get the magic chest. I got the magic chest. I'm a blood doctor. I'm the love doctor, not blood doctor. Hey Zesty, will you marry me if you're a girl willing to commit? And this economy! Yeah. Imagine having a watch in 2025. I can tell the time on my phone. I could look at my fucking asshole on OnlyFans and I can tell time. It is not to tell time. Fellas, it's a jewelry. It's a jewelry and a tool. Okay, if I wanted something to tell me time, I'd get a quartz watch for $2. And believe it or not, it's more accurate than an automatic watch. Yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, if you're talking about time, time is everywhere. On my watch, on my forehead if you look deep enough. Man, need to be dressed properly, always. Honestly, if I hadn't gotten into hotel jobs and sales and all that, I would never be this well dressed. But now I know. I just collect watches because I like how they look, plus their legacy. Exactly, and the fact that it's a literal fucking factory on your wrist. It's a literal small factory working without a battery. And it just tells time, and it just happens to work. And it's just wonderful. Of course, now let me be honest. The fact that it tells time is important. Like, I prefer for the timing to be clear, obviously, and to have a date window. It's cute, it's small, it's beautiful, it does all the job I want it to do. And it's convenient. I don't want to pull out my phone to know what day of the month it is. I obviously know it's that day of the month. But I actually have watches myself. You know me, I'm trying to be the monk asshole. Oh, look at him. The watch also gives you good timing. Yeah. There's a legionnaire trying to climb wall on the background when you climb the rope. Yeah, he's gonna stay there for the rest of time. Look at him. Fucking idiot. Didn't know there's still another wave coming in. Is there another wave coming in? Dude, if I fell through the map back there, I think I would have crashed out harder than I've ever done before. Just something else I like to dive deep in when I have time and money. It's a shit hobby when it comes to money. Okay, there's no more enemies. Why is the music playing? There is so much going on there in a watch. So many ideas in a single piece. Designer's thoughts, the mechanism, inspiration from the legacy watches. And it has a lot of aspects. You can tell a story. Oh, I got this watch when I was like with this guy, and this guy told me don't get it, but I still got it. Oh, this watch has been passed down from my great grandfathers, and that type of shit. So there's a lot going on that makes one love a watch. It can even be a quartz watch, by the way. The whole thing I said about the watch being a factory on your wrist, it is true though. I prefer mechanical watches. They're the most beautiful thing ever. But a quartz watch is also fine. Literally buy yourself a Timex chronograph and it's gonna be the most beautiful thing. There's the site called OHKO. They have amazing cool designs. For what? If it's watches, I don't really buy watches online. I gotta touch them, feel them, mold them. Now seriously, when it comes to watches, I have to see them in person. Otherwise, I don't buy them. I think Kratos would have been better with a purple tattoo. Like the old God Mode God profile picture. Ah, look at this awesome tribute we're gonna pay to this little legionnaire that's been trying to climb this wall for 10 hours. Look at this amazing tribute. Look, 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 look. Oh, shit. Look at me go. Look, 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 look. Look at this amazing tribute. Motherfucker. Fuck you, stay there. Keep the 30 orbs, keep the change. Can't forget micro brands. Those watches are something else. Some of the most daring and unique designs. What is a micro brand? I may have seen some, but I didn't know they were called micro brands, so enlighten me, please. I'll be right back. Just a minute. I'm back. Micro brands is just a brand that isn't mainstream or doesn't have crazy legacy. I can't think of any watches though. And what do you mean crazy legacy? Like how many years does it determine that you have crazy legacy? Because like is Tudor, which is a sister company of Rolex, is Tudor considered to be a micro brand? Or no, it's by Rolex. I don't know, like what is a new watch? I'm not really keeping up with new brands. War is going on in Athens, meanwhile zesty background war ASMR. Did you hear me when I was blowing into the mic or what? There's a lot of debris that Smokey leaves behind her in every territory she stands on. So I blow because there's a lot of fucking shit on my desk. And it's not dust, it's something on their skin. It's absolutely adorable what these cockatiels are. They're basically a mini dragon. Not mini dinosaur, sorry. Hot take, Theseus is actually Epstein hiding in an island of creation. You mentioned Theseus. Yeah. You mentioned Theseus. I saw an anime fight between Kratos and Theseus. Just a short clip, then I skipped it. I don't know why I skipped it. I wish I watched it to see what it is. Would have had a story to share. Been seeing this channel for weeks, but I never clicked on anything. And I just went to your profile, saw that I've actually watched the full 1 hour analysis of the God of War Labyrinth. Oh. Well, welcome. My expertise is combat and gameplay in video games. But when it comes to some games I'm way too intimate with, I make different types of videos. God of War 1, 2, 3 specifically. Yo Zesty, hello Alpha. Devious Theseus, G is Splendor of Athens. Oh yeah. Yeah. There's something about Metallica memes that never gets old. Like just tell me a Lars sucks at guitar joke, Lars sucks at drums joke, and I'll giggle like a 16-year-old girl. Something about Metallica memes. Especially the ones with James Hetfield. Yeah! Dreams are warm, dreams are loud. Dreams are like inspire. We come into this house, we wait for the Gorgon. Arthur Gorgon. Ooh, you got me, it's insane. Dude, I almost got hit. What the fuck am I doing? Damn, killed the Gorgon with it. Dun, 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 dun. Never try killing that archer with the minotaurs around. Very dangerous. Back up. The fact that I had the shittest day and your live stream just made my day. Thank you, Zesty, for real. Oh man, that's amazing. That is one of the feelings of all time. Seriously, I'm glad the streams make the day better for some people. If they offer you the ability to fly at the speed of normal walking, but you cannot walk or move your legs ever again, would you accept they? Just because of that typo at the end, I'm not gonna answer you because I don't know what they is, you know? Like if I know what they was, I would have answered you, but I don't know what thy is. It's a fugazi, it's a fugazi, it's a... Dude, how many houses are here and why do I have to loot each and every single one? I think the rest are all just red orb ski chests. Oh, except for this one. 60,000 houses in here. Two phoenix feathers. 2 phoenix rights. I was having a bad day. Now that I'm here, it's even worse. Hey man, I got you. Just hit me up whenever you want to have a bad day. Sim has spent more time in Athens than the people who actually live there. The city of Athens. You will not guess who it's named after. Hey, why don't you, this big jackass over there, why doesn't he have a city called the Bing, you know, or something like that? I don't know. A city called Arrows. Athena be like, every Athenian must have a chest with a random eye in every house for reasons, and I won't elaborate. Athena prepared these chests. Anything in this house? FBI, open up! Have a sheet. Dude, you know what? I can't even... What do we even do to climb this? I know. You skip it like a good man. No OHKO so far, guys. This is a good attempt so far. can't wait to ruin it with something totally yeah, the Cyclops are gonna be up next and they're gonna be easy. It's a Fugazi, it's a Fugazi, it's a... Dude, that debris almost hit me. Hurt me! In its wildest dreams. Never in your wildest dreams. Never in your wildest dreams. In your wildest... Hello, Yellow. What did I miss? Dude, did you just say hello, Yellow, man? Did you just say hello, Yellow? The fuck you say to me, you little shit? Did you even take a hit in the practice stream yesterday? Besides that Archer L? I did take some hits later on. Never, ever, ever go from that side to avoid the debris. Got it. Go from that side. Got it. Swear to God, if that club swing reached me, I would have done some heinous acts to everybody in this arena. Do we have enough juice? We have enough juice. That's how I greet everyone. Well, nice to meet you. Welcome to this train. All's going good. Zester channeling his... Don't write that, he may... What if he's watching? What happens? What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, Uncle Phil. Don't bring the Vegas shit into YouTube. Zester, I hardly know her. Where have I heard that meme? It just sounds so familiar. Is it even a meme? Kratos sees red when you tell him stay back. The Vegas shit, oh my god. Yeah, leave the Vegas before the Vegas leaves you. By the way, I'm breaking all these spots not for the red orbs, but to have a smooth encounter. Since Kratos auto-locks to them like they're his fucking... Anyways, here's another demonstration again. The music does not cut when you enter this cutscene, and it's beautiful. So he's still playing.
I know who you are. I know what you've done.
Wait.
Monster.
Wait.
Stay back! Get away from me!
When she said monster, Kratos should have said hunter. What a fucking bajonkers music. Am I right or wrong, lads? We good. I like this music track. I forget its name. Zesty forgets. Araki forgets. Ha 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 ha. The one cutscene that doesn't cut the music in the whole series is why I got a bonus like go. I think you said this exact same thing yesterday. And I think I pointed out that the music does not cut in here exactly yesterday.
Stay away! Don't come near me!
Die, my darling. Attacked her to the... Song reminds me of NG1. I recently finished Ninja Gaiden Black on normal. And then my passion for gaming died. Yes, I did, and yes, you did. It's called Exploring the Ruins. Yeah, buddy. We got the resident historian Alpha. The resident lore keeper and historian Alpha. Did I break your heart with that one? God of War 1 enemies. Now, how do I break them? Say less. Active enemies? Never heard of it. Come here. Do the does this attack. Listen to the audio cue of that attack. See that? That's some audio cue you got there. The shield boys are grabbable, but I guess it's too dangerous. They're grabbable as they're spawning. You gotta grab them as they're coming out of their Morning Star. When you break their shield, they are grabbable, and it's not dangerous. You are dangerous. I am a sinner. It's probably gonna sin again. Lord, forgive me. Things I don't understand. How's my favorite man milk enjoyer doing? Your favorite milk is doing good. Will there be a time for you to play Ascension again, whether on or off stream? If it's on stream, I'm gonna do a no grab run plus of the game. Or maybe a no block run plus. It may be a no block run plus. Remember a no block run plus series that I started? I did God of War 3, 2. No, I did 1 and 2, and it was hella fun. But I didn't continue it. I may continue that. I may pick that up. Just asking why you don't grab and throw. Circle, circle. Well, there's some split frames I could get hit during that. And God of War's grabs can get messy sometimes. Where my man decides to hug air for no reason. Ascension is so good it has better enemies than 3. This man's hate is generational. Like, I'm sorry 3 is that much better than 2 that you're traumatized. You're comparing it to everything. You have done a no block, no upgrade in Ascension? I have? Gonna have to check my playlists. I forget. Then if I have done one, then it's gonna probably be a no. Did we skip past the first wave? No, we don't skip past the first wave. I know what to do. Wait for him to come over. Then we're gonna do the same thing for this wave coming up right now. Not the corners, ST. Don't go to the corner, man. Please, man. No, grab him before he goes to the corner. I'm attacking him. I'm attacking him. Oops, I gotta retreat. Okay, son, you were down. Why did you instantly stand up? Ish! We actually finally got God of War 1 randomizer, an actual randomizer. Where? We never got it. Kira made a mod for it. Fuck all you hoes! Ah, I can't cast another. Shipping it is. That shit is dangerous. I don't want to get into there. Imagine if that reached. Oh, yes. I didn't know this. I had a hunch that disconnects, but I wasn't completely sure. Good thing I just tested it. Dude, back off. Oh no, Zest is using the boundary again. Oh shit. Talking literally a randomizer. If I got it was by who, but I have it. Go back to the corner and think about what you did. Can't believe we have to break the debris just to have a normal fight going on. It's the same in Ascension as well. It is Ascension. It is Ascension. Can I petrify one of these idiots? God, fighting these Cyclops is so fun. It's officially my favorite Cyclops. It's lovely that it got reused in God of War 3 as well. They're not particularly hard to fight, but man, they're fun. That's all that I'm looking for. Ascension has better enemies than 3. 3 hurt you that much? Come now. Dear Ascension has better enemies than God of War 3. I haven't played God of War Ascension though. That's you. I'm looking right at you when I do that impression. Here's a genius for covering the Cyclops' eye with armor so they can't see shit. When he bred the Minotaurs, he tried to do the same. I saw him do it. Imagine my eyes, ears, and all other senses when I read that Ares himself bred the Minotaurs. I was like... So like, did he jerk them off of his meat scepter? His spear, perhaps? What is all these notifications I'm getting, dude? Hold on a second. Ascension enemies better than God of War 3? Hell no. Where do I even start? This is a guy that thinks an enemy being tougher automatically means better. It's the God of War 2 syndrome. He thinks just because a Wraith is tanky, it's an actually good enemy. These Kurdish people make me act out, yo. You got knocked the fuck out! Back limousine. Limousine. Get a limousine. Limousine. Get a limousine. Get a limousine. Limousine. Get limousine. Get limousine. Limousine. True gamers show me the true power of MG in this game. You've seen nothing. The speed of eliminating wraiths and captains makes me want to cry of joy. And petrification is very unique as well, like to God of War. That's what makes it great. Why song is different? It's the Mac Limousine cover of the song. You know, where Kratos backs a limousine and he's a pimp. Ascension enemies are superior than 3. It's just Ascension Kratos is not as good as 3's Kratos. Ascension has some good enemies and upgrades to what 3 did. But it doesn't automatically mean they're better. I'd say different. They even serve a different purpose. Do the ballista technique. There's a ballista technique? Which difficulty? This sounds very hard. God of War Ascension as tech with the shield and plume. Did I just pull this shit back to the same? I don't exactly remember it, but it is one of the most OP tech. It is the most. If you're talking about the shield pluming, that is literally nuking enemies for free. Even the plume at its base is more powerful than a normal plume. It is you nuking enemies for free at level 1. No other God of War at level 1 is as broken as God of War Ascension. With the shield plume. Of course, though, you have to know the trick to do the thing, though. The one thing that was a downer for Ascension was its magic. Not memorable, but also kind of weak and a very hard difficulty. I enjoy the rage meter, though. I like the rage meter. It gives me a different God of War to play with. But the rest is all botching of the systems. And it's all down to values. Like, we have a lot of value issues in God of War Ascension. Just literally numbers that you have to touch up and the game would be automatically better. The magic has to be more powerful. The magic has to be more powerful. The elements, when you upgrade them, they should earn damage and not just literally unlock moves. Magic should be unlocked from the beginning when you get an element, not when you fucking upgrade it. What the shit is that design? Only the Fire of Ares has a magic from level 1, which is the only magic you're gonna need. Yeah, the damage of the right mechanics of a lot of enemies, the damage of a lot of grabs. I don't want to grab a siren 20 times. I want to grab her 2 times and have it be meaningful.
Go with the gods. Go forth in the name of Olympus.
Did he say the pimp us? Go forth and make sure to not pimp us. Say less. Literally proceeds to use his brother's magic instead of his. Because fuck him. How we doing? Good. Good. Focus on your OHKO, man. The starting bit is chill. So we get to talk as if it's a chill stream every time we OHKO this game. Not like God of War 2, where you start and you're literally thrown into hell. Level 3 Poseidon's Rage. What was the fuck-ass purification and ascension? Must have been the wind. The petrification, yeah, it's the same thing. You touch up numbers and you fix it. It has a petrification system where you grab a Gorgon when she has the yellow halo and you petrify all surroundings. But guess what? They have the HP of John Sacramoni's mom or wife, whichever it is that was fat. I don't know. Like, you don't want to mess with these statues. They don't break. They prison break. I get it that if you're maxed out, there are some ways to break at least a statue if you're smart enough. But it's sad how they botched it. There's a lot of neat systems with it as well. Like, there was petrification, but there was also freezing. One day I will be in a position where I have God of War Ascension on my PC, right? And I'm gonna be able to mod it, right? And I shit you not, I'm gonna make the best God of War Ascension ever. God of War 2 enemy aggression is so good. Oh yeah. Especially the Sentry, the Olympus Guardians. The Guardians, basically, the Sentry Guardians. These guys, some of my favorite fodders ever. They just came out with the first PS3 emulated game on PS5. It's an indie game, but PS3 Game Simulator has an alternative now. Oh. Maybe more God of War 3 Ascension mod stuff is possible. I talked about a very far future. To tell you the truth, I don't even know if Ascension will ever be as playable as 3 on PC. There's something about the RPCS3 that I really hate. Just can't get my finger on it. Like, how is it that God of War 3 Remastered is almost catching up? What the fuck shit life is that? Was bro not planning to die or what? Emulating PS3 is harder than PS4 because PS4 is already closer to PC in its architecture. PS4 in general, I really love it. I love the idea behind it. I love the idea around everything regarding it. Like, it's just great to know that Sony took the feedback that PS3 got to heart. Everybody complained about the systems of the PS3. It was hard to make games for. Sony understood the assignment, and boom, you got a PS4. The PS4 is literally built off of the feedback of the industry. That's what makes it so great. Making games for it is easier, therefore, getting God of War 3 Remastered may be an even better idea than just the normal God of War 3. No extra chest area with the archers. Not worth it. We're getting it. Patience, Robin. Blood has infinite magic chest right now. Hell yeah. Here's the last one. Sorry, lol. You don't need to be sorry. By the way, Midgard, a game for you to no damage. And I'm pretty sure you can. And like, I mean, an absolute complete no damage. Single segment. OHKO! OHKO! Batman Arkham City. It is one of the most consistent video games out there. For a long time I wanted to OHKO it on my Nintendo Switch. Because the version on my Nintendo Switch is actually fucking great. The Arkham City on Nintendo Switch is the PS3 and Xbox 360 port. The original blue hue. Batman doesn't look like a catfish. Same with Asylum. It's not the remastered ports. And it's fucking great that that's the case. So for a while I tried to do an OHKO for Arkham City. But I later stopped wanting to do that. Switch, lol. It is. I got the Stitch 2 Might Snatch. Stitch? You got the Nintendo Stitch? There's a Stitch 2? Where was Stitch 1 when I was around? Only Arkham gonna make me buy the same game 3 times. Arkham City is so damn fucking motherfucking good. Like, you know when a game is stupendously good? Arkham City is that. How to defeat those multiple servers at start of Poseidon's challenge, please help. Spam Poseidon's Rage in the air, level 3. What's petrification? Is the one you do with this. You freeze enemies. So at the start, when the encounter begins, you can instantly petrify the big servers in front of you. I also love the original Arkham Batman design more than the remaster. At the start, I didn't even notice that they made the changes they made. Come the internet, and I was like, wait, I knew something was wrong. I just never knew exactly what. I was even questioning the frame drops on PS4. Arkham City has frame drops like a fucking nightmare for no reason. You may be gone, but you're never over. The Arkham remaster is a goddamn disgrace. I can't tolerate it. It's better than nothing. I swear it's better than nothing. White Light made a video about the remasters. Have you seen it, Midgard? And he revealed so casually. So I was working on my Arkham Knight commentary. What? Rewinds. So I was working on my Arkham Knight commentary. What? Rewinds. So I was working on my Arkham Knight commentary and I wanted to make this You're working on your what? Arkham Knight commentary? Arkham Knight commentary. You can't just casually reveal to me that you're working on an Arkham Knight commentary. His Arkham City video is a video I watch 3 times a year. Just to be reminded of how art has evolved. And just to be inspired to make a big project. Like, this motherfucker. Someone need to reveal God of War frame data. That way we would have a better insight of why some jank happened. Sometimes attacks don't connect, why sometimes you got hit when you're out of reach, etc. I can explain most scenarios. If that has happened to you, let me know. Do I return all that way for a chest? Fuck no. We're not gonna fail here. And let's not get insanely greedy now. The Jack and Daxter is fun 100%. Hell yeah, buddy. So what do we do here? I can't spam Poseidon's Rage instantly. We gotta kill a couple of the enemies. There we go. Grave? In the middle of a battle? Who are you? I am the king of Olympus. Da, 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 dun, dun. Da, 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 dun, 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 na, 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 na. God of War 2 is a gladiator simulator. The fucking songs in the 1v1 battles. Every battle is like larger than world, and why is God of War 2 that great? I hate it. Why is it that good? Who will occupy it, old man? Who will occupy it? I thought he says, who will occupy an old man? The more you know. Almost failed back there, by the way. This is the messiest this fight's ever been. If it wasn't for that zoom in, man, where would I be? Thanks for the emphasis. Did that harpy just survive a full collision? We're getting a whole lot of money. We're getting a whole lot of money laundering in this place. Where would I be without audio cues, man? Video games are awesome. This attack is the best in God of War 1. It just happens so fast. I freaking love it. Game, please. That's enough. You know Zeus was funneling cash through Athens. Athena helped her set up an account on her city. That's why it was so important to save. If that's a Breaking Bad reference or some other show, I don't know. Even if it's a show I've watched, I'm sorry, I forget. Is the YouTube screen like 8 times bigger than normal? It's not even full screen, but taking up like 99% of my space. I don't know, but I love you, Terraria. I'm gonna be honest, like, what was I supposed to do? Which God of War has the most zooms? Honestly, I don't know. They have equal amounts of zoom-ins, and it's all shitty. Sometimes it doesn't even have to be zoomed. Sometimes it's panning the screen, taking the control away. Dude, the music, oh my god. Oh! Like I'm just on some, I'm in this hidden room in nowhere. Why is this music a banger? You know which ones has the most zoom outs? Which one? Do you mean zoom outs that take away gameplay? I'd say God of War 3 has a lot. Because it has beautiful architecture and shit, and so they feel like showing it to you, shoving it down your throat. They're beautiful, the architecture, especially like around the Chamber of the Flame and the 3 judges and shit. But man, don't do all these zoom outs. Or if you, at least if you make them skippable. But who am I talking to? Not even your cutscenes are skippable. Games literally begging to be replayed don't have skippable cutscenes. How funny is that? Of course, that is no longer a problem thanks to me, myself, and I. And modders, of course. Hell, for 3? God of War 3 is only save with manual saves for me. These games have a lot of shitty designs, but thankfully there are workarounds. Let me put my leg down. Dun 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 dun. Meanwhile, Ascension, beautiful scene, but I can't see Kratos. That's a different type of zoom out. That's a fucking zoom out that ruins your gameplay. The maze had me having a headache. Your legs gone numb, didn't they, Zesty? What do you say it like that? Zoom outs in the middle of gameplay that fucking take away your sight on what's going on. They're horrible. God of War 3 does them with Chronos and in the Labyrinth ones. But the great thing is that God of War 3 has clarity. Like the zoom out know when to happen. The zoom outs happen and you can still see just fine, as if you're closer, not even further. Ascension does it at a bad time and it just, you can't see anything. Everything is great, like the Hecatoncrease fight, for example. That zoom out is great, showcasing how powerful this Hecatoncrease is. Which the idea behind the Hecatoncrease, this is just me saying this, by the way, it's not confirmed by the devs, but you don't need dev confirmation. I'm smarter than the devs. The idea of the Hecatoncrease is bigger scale. So we're gonna retcon Gaia from her primordial state usually, and have the Hecatoncrease and the others and all that, and they're bigger, and they are. Hecatoncrease is big. The part where you fight two Hecatoncrease from both sides, and in general, like you take control of that big ass Humongosaur Hecatonchire. It's just to showcase how this is a bigger. There's always a bigger fish. Have a nice day, lads. Take care, true gamer. What is good about NG4 combat? It's smooth, I'll tell you this much.
What is keeping you? Athens crumbles as you waste time.
They needed to up Poseidon somehow. Fool's errand. Oh, 3? Yeah, after 3 you had a lot to work with. And they delivered in case of scale, but horribly. You have Poseidon in 3. And all the time he's moving and it's big, the fight is big. You then get Chronos in 3. Big shit. So Ascension making the Hecatoncrease was like a response. And even the Fury's final boss as well. With how scary and creepy it is. And big. This shit is as big as an ocean you're fighting. But yeah, Ascension's zoom outs are not even exclusive to the Hecatoncrease only. The horrible ones.
Help me, Kratos, please!
The one where you're on top of the snake, which is another huge spectacle moment. Apollo's statue is a huge spectacle moment. Ascension has a lot of big spectacle. They really put a lot of emphasis on it. Todd Pappy is a huge scale and spectacle person. So it was a given. When you're on top of the snakes, there's some zoom outs that happen that are fucking deplorable. Like you literally can't see what's going on in the combat, which is the most important thing. Local theme do be slapping though? Always. You really thought another big water creature as a final boss would be exciting? Come on, it was! The Furies? It freaking was though. Man can't lie. Especially like the music made it all hype and crazy. And then a big monster comes from this side, then some other tentacle comes from this side. It's great. And Ascension generally, honestly, I'm gonna be honest, it nailed 2v1s. Like the Furies have a lot of fights where it's a 2v1. Two of them which you're fighting Megara and what's the other bitch? Tisiphone. Right? At the end you fight the big tentacle porn monster and is her name even Tisiphone? Tisiphone? Cutscene skipping, amazing. Oh yeah. I'm telling you, Wolf remastered these games for me. God of War 1 and 2 are totally remastered nowadays for me. I'm skipping cutscenes in a vanilla run.